I'm sure you're all excited that this is your last video for this lesson. Sorry there were so many, but I hope it was okay because they were all so short. We're going to be looking at simplifying rational powers. So we're going to use our properties of exponents because they're exponents. So when we have a power times a power, like in example A, we add the exponents. So we get 4/3 plus negative 2/3 is 2/3. I don't care if you leave it in rational exponent form, probably the easiest if you started with a rational exponent. If you prefer radical form, as a reminder, the denominator is the root and the numerator is the power. So it's also the cube root of x squared. For part B, we need to use our power of a power rule first. So I'm going to distribute this exponent, and I have 2 to the 4/3 times x to the negative 4/3. Distributing again over here, I have 2 to the negative 1/3 times x to the positive 1/3. Remember, our power of a power rule is we multiply those exponents. All right, now we have a power times a power, so we're going to use the same rule we did on part A and add our exponents. So we've got 2 to the 4/3 times 2 to the negative 1/3. Adding those exponents, I get 1. For x, I have the negative 4/3 power plus the positive 1/3 power, so that's negative 1. So I need to simplify this with no negative exponents. The x is the only piece that has a negative power, so the 2 stays in the numerator while the x moves to the denominator. Part C, I gave you a little hint over here. Convert to a fraction first. So we've got 2/10, which is 2/10, the fraction, or 1/5. Well, now it's simplified. And for part D, another hint, convert to rational exponents, and then simplify. Not sure what happened with my circle there. So we have the cube root of the square root of 125. So start on the inside and work your way out. First, we have the square root of 125, or 125 to the 1/2 power. And then we have the cube root of all of that, or the 1/3 power. So our power of a power rule is that we multiply our exponents. So we have 125 to the 1/6 power. And your you-try questions. I'll give you a minute to pause the video to get the first few, and then I'll scroll it down so you can see that last one.